That whole thing with the standing stone was very odd. I just assumed.
Take a good look around. I'm sure you'll find what... Damn that man. He's being totally unreasonable. I probably have some potions around here that might interest you. Azora, light your steps.
Have you found Verona yet? I could really... You did? How did she die? There are more and more of those things showing up around. Oh, I suppose you'll have to find me a new steward. Try Raven Rock. They are in awe of me there. I'm sure almost anyone would... One's word gets... Someone with a brilliant... Oh, and they need to know how to brew tea. Ulves always waters it down. Well done. If you come back in a day or two, I should have the spell worked out. You can buy it from Talvis. I don't know. I still have some research to do before I'll know it. I suppose I could dig up a staff or two for you? Don't take too long finding me a steward.
If you intend to wander Solstein, you do so at your own risk. Stand aside, Outlaw.
We have all sorts of authentic dark elf food. You mean leave Raven Rock? For good? Sure. Just let me get me things. On second thought, never mind. I can get new stuff. Well, I've never been one to pass up an opportunity. Sorry to run, but I'm off to my new job.
I'm glad to lend a hand.
You must be using quite a bit of your raw materials repairing their weapons and armor.
Headed east. May want to give the Talmithran a wide berth. I don't like the looks of that
I work
place
for
one
Mokro.
bit.
You got a problem, you talk to him.
You got a good thing going here. Blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs. Bring your weapons and armor to me. I'll fix it up right.
I don't know who sent you here, but you've... Take a look. Remember, I have plenty of potions and ingredients if you're ever in the market.
Look at me. I'm a different
It's busier
person,
now that things are...
and I have
Mining
things to
gear?
thank for it.
No. However, I used to sell East Empire pendants until I ran out of them. Popular little item. It's an amulet that was made exclusively for the East Empire Company. They gave them to their workers as an incentive at one point, a kind of reward for extra effort. They're no longer being made, so they've become a collectible. I'd love to get my hands on a few of them. Well, well. Seems you're proving fairly useful for an outlander. Here's your coin. Keep bringing me more, and I'll keep paying you for them. See for yourself. The East Empire pendants are scattered all over, so leave no stone unturned.
Captain Gallen does the business around here. I'm just a ship's mate.
You're that mage from the... Huh?
Need something?
Just remember who's in charge around here.
Thanks. I wasn't sure I'd make it off this farm alive. I wish I could have said the same for my man here. Some of the Redoran Guard have taken to calling them Ashspawn. Me, I don't care what they're called. All I know is they're a danger to Raven Rock and they need to be stopped. I was going to search for clues that might lead me to wherever they're coming from. I know it isn't the best place to start, but we know they've been coming from this direction. Good. I can use all the help I can get. Besides, I don't feel comfortable leaving Raven Rock behind, and I'd hate to lose any more Redoran Guard. We were searching the farm when the Ashspawn ambushed us. Have a look around and see if you can turn up anything useful. This is strange. The note says it's from General Falk's Carius, but that's impossible. Well, Carius was the Imperial garrison commander at Fort Frostmoth, but he died over 200 years ago when the Red Mountain leveled the place. There's no way he could still be alive. If General Carius is still alive, there must be something keeping him that way. I need you to head out to Fort Frostmoth and check it out. I'm going to head back to Raven Rock and prepare the men for further assaults. I've had to muster some more men to protect the mine, but I don't really have a problem with that. Second Councillor Arano is concerned that once word reaches the Reavers that the mine has reopened, they might think about paying us a visit. I say let them try. My men are ready for them. Be careful. This General Carius sounds out of his mind.
Yeah!
Let me know if you see anything you like. Damn that man. Truly? Well done. I'll just keep 2 of them for myself. No need for Neloth to know. Take that last taproot and plant it into the wall of the withered house. I've got the best selection of mushroom and fungi. Yes, that was a lifetime ago. I was just a young girl when Red Mountain erupted. Master Neloth was already old. My mother put me on a boat to Skyrim. The last time I ever saw her, she was standing on the dock as my ship sailed away. I am his mycologist. He may have grown Tel Mithrin by himself, but I nurture it. Mushrooms and fungi are my life's work. When I saw Tel Mithrin, I knew I had to be here. I've learned so much since then. Me? No. That's Master Neloth's doing. I wasn't even born then. It's Telvanni magic at its best. He brought the cuttings with him from Morrowind, and used sorcery to grow them. Mafala cloak you.
Find a new steward for us quickly. Master Neloth is making me do all her work.
Back so soon? That Drovust man? I suppose he'll do. He makes dreadful Canis root tea, though. But I should be grateful. Here, take this for your efforts. Oh, and you may use my staff enchanter if you want. curse these heart stones. The man makes a dreadful cup of Canis root tea. However, he seems to run the place well enough. Oh, were you fishing for a compliment, a sign of gratitude? Don't waste your time. Those things are for the weak and foolish. I've been having difficulties with my Heartstone experiments. Have you heard of the Briarhearts? They are fierce warriors of the Forsworn tribes. They actually remove their own hearts and replace them with large briar seeds. It puts their life sparks in direct connection to the natural forces. I need you to examine one of them. Just investigate as much as you can. I'm going to put this memory trace spell on you, so you won't have to worry about taking notes. I doubt you could know what was important anyway. Are we done? I thought so.
Return unmistakably, sport!
Mirac was a formidable opponent. I wonder what he would have been like as my apprentice. I'm running low on heartstones. If you have any with you, I'll buy one. Otherwise, I can tell you where you might find one. Mostly staffs. They're my specialty. That's that, then.
He never sleeps. I don't know how he does it, but he... So, you wish to master the arcane arts.
It's good to have everyone not running off to that damn sacred stone every night. I suppose I have you.
Let me know if you see anything you like. Damn that man. Good. Now maybe Neloth will get off my back about it. I suppose you think you should get paid for helping an old woman. Here, take these. I'll sell you more if you come back later. Every type of fungus in Solstheim or Skyrim. Oh, and a few other ingredients and potions. Mafala cloak you.
Listen to this one. My knife.
Yes,
Someone's-
Manus!
So soon. I can hardly wait. Until you summon me again.
Give up! You've already lost! Shoggorath's majesty. You give me freedom from the enslavement of the ideal master. Thank you.
Men, an invader has entered the fort. Prepare yourself for an ambush. Fort Frostmoth will never fall. Long live the Empire!
You? Awesome! I smell wing. There could be no other end. Challenger is no one escapes. The challenger is near. There could be no other end. Challenger is near. Challenger is dead! I smell
Force Brother!
There can be no other end.
Never.
No match at all.
It's...
Thought I heard something. Give up while they still care.
Here's the noose!
I smell weakness. I smell weakness. No match at all.
Just who's in charge around here?
Seems you've inherited a situation. Drovus Relvi owes me 1,000 septims. At least he did until you set him up with that Telvanni wizard. Now he's untouchable. The way I figure it, it's your fault he can't pay me. So I guess I'm going to have to collect it from you.
I don't know what you're playing at, Lover, but something about you just doesn't add up.
Yeah, that sounds good. Half. I think that'll work. Until next time.
I promise you, I have nothing but good intentions towards everyone in this town.
What news do you bring from Fort Frostmoth? I had my suspicions that he was undead. How else could he have survived for over 200 years? It's a shame. There are quite a few tales of General Carius's exploits, including the founding of Raven Rock. Councillor Morvain told me to give this to you if you made it back in one piece. And you got rid of General Carius. Better than a soldier's pay, so you should be thankful. I'm sorry to bother you, but Second Councillor Rano asked me to come find you. He said it's quite urgent. All he wanted me to do is track you down and send you to him. Look, this is important. Even more important than wiping out the ash spawn. Please, go speak to the Second Councillor as soon as possible.
You got a good thing going here now that you... I've always had a steady stream of work thanks to the Veteran Guard, so it hasn't affected me much. However, I've seen the smile on people's faces, and there's hope around here once again. Something we've been lacking for a long time. Take a look. Bring your weapons and armor to me. I'll fix it up right.
I don't know who sent you here, but you've given us something to build. You've already learned all I can teach you. So you're interested in my potions and ingredients? Remember, I have plenty of potion ingredients if you're ever in the market.
It's busier now that... I'm beginning to like this partnership. Here you go. Just what you see here. If you need any supplies, find me.
You look able to venture outside of town. A few months ago, I had sent an important folio to the first edition bookshop in the Imperial City to be rebound. They sent it back to me recently, but it never arrived. Mavala bless you, you found it! Well, you've certainly proven your worth around here to me. Please accept this gift as a token of my appreciation. Admiral Arano, second counselor of Raven Rock. How I hate that title. Damn fool's going to get himself killed over it someday.
Welcome to the Retching Netch Corner Club, home of the finest Sioux jammer that will ever...
Azura's wisdom to you, friend. I owe you that much. Yes, Sirrah? Well, then I'm going to head back and get myself a drink. Maybe I'll see you soon.
Is near.
Let me know if you see anything you like. We're one of the same kind, you and I. You got a briar heart? That's what I really need. Neloth keeps taking all of mine. I probably have some potions around here that might interest you. Azura, light your steps.
Excellent. I'll take it. Here, have some septums. Oh, have you? Well, let me just extract those memories and I'll see if you found anything useful. I promise that any unrelated memories I run across will be kept in the strictest of confidences. Here, you deserve a bit of a reward for your efforts. That was a lengthy trip for you, I'm sure. There are too many coincidences. There must be someone behind all of my recent troubles. Yes, I have enemies, legions of them back in Morrowind. However, in this case, I have reason to believe it is someone in Solstheim. Not yet. That may come later. At first, I need to identify the culprit. I've enchanted this ring to find the source of the attacks. Here, take it. Ash spawn keep appearing. One night, a part of my tower mysteriously withered. Then my steward was killed. You had to find me a replacement. I've even been attacked by dragons. Do I need to go on? Maybe not. I hear they've been seen over Skyrim, too. Even so, there is more than enough evidence that someone is out to get me. You are too young to remember the Nerevarine. He defeated Dagorthur and saved us all from the Blight.
Try walking around the grounds with the ring on.
Good day, friend. Keeping well?
Take a good look around. I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for. If not, let me know. I might have it... You could have cleaned it. It's still bloody. Here's your money. Yes, that was a lifetime ago. I was just a young girl when Red Mountain erupted. Master Neloth was already old. My mother put me on a boat to Skyrim. The last time I ever saw her, she was standing on the dock as my ship sailed away. I am his mycologist. He may have grown Tel Mithryn by himself, but I nurture it. Mushrooms and fungi are my life's work. When I saw Tel Mithryn, I knew I had to be here. I've learned so much since then. Me? No. That's Master Neloth's doing. I wasn't even born then. It's Telvanni magic at its best. He brought the cuttings with him from Morrowind, and used sorcery to grow them. Azura, light your steps.
Where is that lazy steward of mine? Verona... Oh, no, wait, she's dead. I've known for decades that heartstones will animate the ash, but it would have to be very close by. where exactly did you find this Heartstone? Ildari? Then it was my own fault. She was my apprentice before Talvis. She volunteered for one of my experiments involving Heartstones. It was quite annoying when she died. My necropsies of Spriggans led me to believe that a Heartstone could be implanted in a person's chest, granting them great power. I was considering replacing my heart with a Heartstone. Fortunately, Ildari offered to let me operate on her first. Of course, this was before your Briarheart expedition. Now I know that I did the surgery all wrong. What? That's impossible. Wait. Unless she didn't actually die, the Heartstone could have kept her right at the edge of life and death. Could it be? Could Ildari still be alive? Could she be my nemesis? Wait a moment, while I cast a more specific divination. I call upon the powers of the sun, moons, and stars. Ildari Sarothril, reveal yourself.
She lives. Seek her in High Point Tower.
So, Ildari does live, after all. She thought she could hide from me, but she can't. Yes? She's holed up in High Point Tower. Go rip that thrice-cursed Heartstone from her chest. I don't have time to go traipsing all over Solstheim. If I don't hear back from you after a while, you're probably dead. Maybe I'll send Talvis out next. I suppose that depends. Are you willing to be an experimental subject? Oh, nothing too dangerous. It should provide an additional spectral tether from your own life spark to the Adric realm. You would experience it as a sort of increased vigor. You would fight longer, feel stronger, that sort of thing. At least I think it will. Probably, almost certainly. Of course, you never can tell. Now stand still. It's my first time casting this spell, and I don't need any additional distractions. You won't feel a thing, but if you do, try not to scream too loudly. My ears are sensitive. Off you go. If you discover any side effects, come back and tell me straight away.
Fanus!
That's all you've got?
I knew it. Yes, Fanus! Yes! The noose! Five, go!
Captain Gallen does the business around here. I'm just a shipsmith.
Glad you're here. I give special rates to members of the Thieves Guild. Show me what you've got. When you get back to Riften, Delvin, this new arrangement's working out quite well.
Never should have come. I'm gonna bleed.
No. No.
You cannot escape.
No one hides from the dead. Who dares disturb my
You can never
Who dares disturb my rest? I still sense your presence. All the living shall fear.
Fanus!
Just remember who's in charge around
Something about
here.
you just doesn't add up.
Understandable. Bring the differences between us.
So we meet. I'm sure we can strike a bargain.
Ah, sweet oblivion, soon I shall return.
Thank you for coming. After everything you've already done for Raven Rock, I hate to ask for more, but I can't risk Councillor Morvain being killed. The Ulan family of House Lalu, a rival great house, has placed a death mark on the Councillor's head. It's a private matter. Let's just say they seek revenge for the execution of one of their own, ordered by Councillor Morvain himself. The problem is I don't have any solid proof that anyone from House Lalu is hidden among us. Only my suspicions. It may be justified, but it certainly isn't appreciated. Councillor Morvain simply feels that I'm being paranoid. I'm afraid that one day I'll awaken and discover him dead. And I don't want it to come to that. I do. I've received some information from my sources that there could be elements of Ulan's house, House Lalu, already in Raven Rock. Raven Rock is a small settlement, so it's hard to accomplish anything in secret. If any of them is from House Lalu, I wouldn't be able to make a move without them knowing. I had a feeling you'd be willing to listen to me. I need you to start out by being my eyes and ears. Search Raven Rock and see if you can root out these traitors. The best place to start would be Geldis Sadri, over at the Retching Netch Corner Club. If he provides you any leads, check them out before bringing them to my attention. I can't afford to make any mistakes. traitors. The lot of them. Their collaboration with the Empire may have given them unrivaled political and economic strength, but their hearts weren't with the Dunmer people. Lalu deserved every bit of hatred they received once the Empire released its grasp on Morrowind. Having past ties to the Empire immediately turned them into the scapegoat for the Dunmer people's suffering. They had welcomed the Empire with open arms and benefited from it. When everything was said and done, they were no longer recognized as a great house and were dismissed from the council. I maintain a few contacts in other Dunmer settlements across Tamriel. Most hail from House Redoran, but there are a few from other houses. Most of my contacts live leagues away from Solstheim. Sending the occasional message back and forth is all we can manage, and sometimes takes months or more to arrive. However, any information we can glean in times like this, I consider vital to House Redoran's survival. During the Oblivion Crisis, gates to the Plane of Oblivion opened all over Morrowind. The Empire pulled most of its forces out of Morrowind to deal with the gates in their own homeland, leaving us virtually defenseless. We had no standing army at the time, just uncoordinated pockets of resistance. House Redoran took charge and was slowly able to build an army. It took years, but it became a force to be reckoned with. When the Argonians invaded years later, House Redoran's army was able to prevent them from sweeping across all of Morrowind. It would be fair to say that House Redoran literally saved the Dunmer people from destruction. Don't worry, you can trust Geldis. He's been with us for a long time.
I'll give you this warning. Stay out of my way.
It's busier now that you're making my buyer happy. Keep them coming.
Welcome to the Wretched Netch Corner Club. Well, well, Adril's got himself a spy, does he? Azura knows he needs all the help he can get. He's been chasing the Ulins for years now. No, I just think he's going about this the wrong way. Actually, I do. If you want to catch those slippery slaughterfish, you need to let them come to you. There's an Ulin ancestral tomb near the temple. Someone's been leaving ash yam offerings on the altar inside. If you were to wait inside for whomever that is, I'm betting they'll have some of the answers you're looking for. What makes you think I haven't? Anytime Adril and the Redoran Guard made a move, the Ulins must have been one step ahead and didn't show up. You can thank me if it works. Until then, I'd head to the tomb and wait until your visitor shows up. When a Dunmer is laid to rest, the body is burned and returned to the ashen soil. Since the ash yam is born of the very same soil, it represents rebirth and renewal, the fact that life ends and begins anew. Back in 95, Vila Ulin came to Raven Rock with a plan to take over our town. The Fetcher thought he could stir up the locals and use them against the Veteran Guard, and then murder Councillor Morvain when we weren't looking. He arrived alone, but spread enough coin around to start changing people's minds. Half the bloody town joined his side. Can you believe that? He underestimated the Veteran Guard. They were organized and brought a swift end to the coup. Vila tried to run, but he was caught by Captain Veleth himself. Vila Ulan was executed a short time later, and his remains placed in the Ulan ancestral tomb. The finest Sujamma to cross your lips, friend. My own personal formula that I call Sadri's Sujamma. In fact, I've just added some new ingredients to the mixture that I think makes it taste better than ever. All I need to do is get the word out that it's ready, and they'll flock here for it. I was kinda hoping you'd say that. Here, take these samples of the Sujamma and spread the word. If you get rid of all of them, there's something extra in it for you.
You've brought Raven Rock back from the brink, traveler. I don't know how to thank you. He's in grave danger, and yet he continues to place himself in harm's way. When I fall asleep at night, all I can do is hope he'll still be there when I awaken. This island was never meant for us. There's too much death here. I assure you, if I could convince Adril to do that, I'd be on the next ship back to Blacklight. Unfortunately, Adril and Councillor Morvain are very close friends, and they will never abandon one another, despite my feelings. I'm the wife of a second councillor, and certain things are expected of me. The most important thing is that I stand by Adril no matter how I feel, and I intend to do that until we get off this miserable rock. Adril and I lived in Blacklight, the capital city of Morrowind. House Redoran has improved Blacklight substantially over the last 1,000 years. Its grandeur rivals that of Mournhold itself. The root spire where the Council of Great Houses meet is something to behold. I haven't seen the city in over 50 years. Even for a Dunmer, that seems like an eternity. Regardless, I hope to return there someday, which doesn't seem likely given my husband's commitment to Councillor Morvain. Oh, how kind. Thank Gelders for me, won't you? Good journey, traveler.
Azura's with... I owe you that much. Yes, Sirrah? Well, then I'm going to head back and get myself a drink. Maybe I'll see you soon. Sirrah, sorry, never touched the stuff.
Now, if you'll excuse me.
Teldrin Cerro, blade for hire. If you have the coin, I'm at your service.
Obey our laws, or suffer the consequences.
It's busy. Yeah, so, what Geldis needs to bottle this up and send it to the mainland instead of wasting his time out here. His drinks are outstanding. Thanks. If you need any supplies, you know where to find me.
If you ever need apothecary supplies, talk to my wife, Mil. Always a pleasure to taste anything Geldis comes up with.
Hold a moment, Mogrel. I've gotten a report that you've been harassing some of the townsfolk.
Next time you're hungry, stop by. I always have plenty.
If there's anything at all I can do to... What? Oh, no, thank you. I need to keep my head clear.
I'll send you back to Skyrim in a crate.
I appreciate the help.
Destroying the... I should mix some of this into my next potion. Who knows what would happen? Remember, I have plenty of potions and ingredients.
I'll give you this one. Take that swill and pour it down a well.
If there's anything at all I can do to help.
You've got a problem, you
With the Astborn threat taken care of, I can give my men the rest they deserve.
Well done, friend.
If you're looking to purchase something, at least my father will let me drink whatever I want without complaining. Tell Geldis I appreciate it.
You got a good thing Perfect. I was just thinking about heading over
There's
for a
something
drink.
you need?
Thanks for saving me the trip.
I'll get the coin, I promise.
If you want that beautiful wife of yours to stay that
Sarah,
weapons and armor to
keep
me,
yourself
I'll
safe.
fix it up right.
Solstheim's still a dangerous place.
Excuse me. I didn't realize there was anyone else here. I presume the same thing you're doing, leaving an offering for the departed. Forgive my surprise. It's just that I wouldn't expect that sort of behavior from someone who isn't Dunmer. Since there aren't any Ulans left on this island, I've taken it upon myself to leave the traditional offering in their stead. Oh, no bother. We all have a right to be here. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'd like to meditate a bit. Please, I don't wish to be disturbed while I'm meditating.
There's nothing beyond... You lost?
I hope Geldis...
Traveling beyond the bulwark will be much safer as a result of your victory at Fort Frostmoth. Good old Geldis is always managing to keep our spirits up.
I hope Geldis
and our
told you
eyesight
so.
hazy.
Have you made any progress?
Thank you. My doors are open if you wish to discuss matters involving Raven Rock.
Telesu, are you sure? So Geldis's plan worked, eh? Every time we tried it, no one would ever show up. If Telesu's involved in any sort of plot to harm Councillor Morvain, I'm going to need hard evidence to prove it. I'm not kicking down anyone's door until I have solid evidence in hand. If you're wrong about Telesu, things would quickly go downhill around here, and the real culprits might slip away. I can't afford for that to happen. If you have evidence, and it places your life in peril, I would expect you to do whatever you must to keep yourself alive. Here, this key should open the front door of the manor in case they've locked it. Good luck. Telesu is wife to the family patriarch Vendel. They have a single child, a daughter named Miri. They arrived here 10 years ago and have been nothing but a benefit to Raven Rock ever since. They're quite wealthy, and they've been quite generous by sharing their fortune with the community. They've contributed coin, food, supplies, even helped repair a few of the buildings in town with their own hands. People have mentioned it's a bit odd about how close in age Mary appears to be to her father, but that's hardly a cause for alarm. Just make sure you find solid evidence. If I accuse them without it, I'll be the laughing stock of the colony. Be careful. If the Severans have betrayed us, then they'll be well armed.
Splendid. Another mouth to...
Careful, Mary Howard.
Someone's
I'll make it
in
quick,
here with us.
I promise.
You're not supposed to be in here.
House love.
It's not my time.
I don't know who sent you here, but you've given us something to build on here. I hope someday we can repay you for your kindness.
You lost?
Did you find any evidence at Severin Manor yet? Then we finally have them. All that remains now is chasing them down and bringing them to justice. Good. I'm going to send 2 of the best Redoran Guard we have to take them down. I want you to assist them any way you can. See that you do. We can't afford to let these traitors slip away. Ashfallow Citadel's been for a long time. Be ready for it.
You can go where you please, but I'll...
be no other end. I smell weakness. No one escapes! Match it all.
Is someone there? Did you hear something? I knew it!
A challenger is near! A challenger is near!
Didn't even hurt!
I join
There
you
should be
in
no
death,
other end.
Father.
Yes, Vanus!
If you're looking for the East Empire... You lost?
Well, what happened? Were you able to track down Vendel? Out with it! Then... it's finally over. What of the Redoran Guard I sent to assist you? Damn it. I was hoping to protect our people by sending them, not end up with casualties. To think that Vendel would stoop so low as to hire those fetchers. I'm glad you killed him. Wonderful. Simply wonderful. Councillor Morvain will be quite pleased when he hears about this. Follow me, and I'll take you to the Councillor so you can speak to him yourself. Excuse me, Councillor Morvain. I have some wonderful news.
Adriel, I haven't seen a smile on your face like that in a long time.
This visitor has single-handedly dealt with a threat that could have ended your life. Vendel, Telesue, and Miri Severin weren't who they appeared to be. I'm afraid they were here to avenge Villa Ulen's death.
Vendel? But he's done so much for Raven Rock. How could this be possible?
They did it to gain our confidence, Councillor. They had us all fooled. I should have been more vigilant. I'm sorry.
Don't say that. It's not your fault, old friend. And you, step forward. What you've done for me, for all of Raven Rock, goes far beyond what I would have expected from a traveler to our town. For this, you have my deepest gratitude. Now, I'm certain Adriel was prepared to reward you appropriately for everything you've done. However, since a bit of coin hardly seems like enough, I've decided to provide something more substantial. Since the Severin family, or whoever they were, turned out to be criminals, their property is now forfeit. As Councillor, I hereby award you Severin Manor, and everything contained within. You've earned your citizenship here, and I hope you'll consider staying with us as a member of our community.
I can't thank you enough for reopening the Ebony Mines. You've brought light to the darkness, my friend.
The mines are open and the ebony has begun to flow because of your discovery. Mayit, I feel I owe you my life for thwarting the House Hlalu plot to have me assassinated.
I shall not forget it.
Good old Geldis is always managing to keep our spirits up, and our eyesight hazy. Solstheim is theoretically under my rule, but without revenue from the mine, I lack the resources to actually govern anything but Raven Rock itself. Not that there's much beyond the confines of our town anyway. Well, there's a small enclave of Nords to the north in Skal Village. They pretty much keep to themselves, and we both like it that way. Then there's Tel Mithrin to the east. The Telvanni live out there. Sort of a strange lot. But since we're both from Morrowind, we get along. Other than that, Solstheim is crawling with bandits and reeklings. But that's to be expected living in a frontier like this. My doors are open if you wish to discuss matters involved.
Councillor Morvain is the only reason Raven Rock has survived all these years. You should pay your respects.
Look at me. I'm a different person. The day I refuse Sujama from Geldis is the day I sprout wings and fly off this rock.
Is it because of your father?
See you in the mines.
He's never been the same since my mother died.
You got Glover Mallory's the name. If you're looking for a smith, you found one of the
At
best.
some point, you're going to have to choose.
I don't know who sent you here, but you've given us
Bring the
something
weapons
to
and
build
armor to
on.
me. I'll fix it up
Someday we
right.
can repay you for your kindness.
It's busier now that things... As long as you keep bringing them, I'll keep buying them. Take a look. If you need any supplies, you know where to find me.
Look at me. A different person.
You got a good thing going here now that... Blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs. Bring your weapons and armor to me. I'll fix it up right.
I don't know what you did in those mines, but it put a smile on Cretius's face. I've never seen him so happy.
Don't pity me. And don't look at me like that. I know what I am.
I don't know who sent you here, but you've given us something to build on here. I hope someday we can...
Your actions here have been a blessing to us all.
If you're looking to... Sarah?
Next time you're hungry, stop by. I always have plenty of food for sale.
I don't know what you're playing at, Glover, but something